Hey guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, my hair needs to be washed in the worst way. I'm so excited. I was actually gonna sit down and film with Cole for like this portion of the video, but homeboy had a rough nap situation today. He kind of took like a late nap for his first nap, and then the second nap like almost didn't happen. My husband kind of like did a contact nap for some of it, and then he had to wake up, but then didn't want to wake. He didn't want to go to sleep, but then he didn't want to wake up when it was time to wake up when he finally did fall asleep. So it was a whole thing. So we had to like do baths and get him in bed. So he's not here to film this with me, but I feel like that's okay because it might actually just be easier for me to like do this portion of the video and then just show you guys him like testing the products out and stuff like tomorrow once he's like in better spirits and like had some like decent sleep. It is the end of the day. We have like golden hour going on right now and it's beautiful and like I love this lighting, but I feel like it's probably not gonna last. So hopefully I can get through this before the sun completely disappears. But I'm so excited because we're gonna do another Lovevery unboxing. If y'all have been around for like any amount of time on my channel, I've been doing these like for months and months and months, basically all of Cole's life. I've been doing Lovevery unboxings with y'all. They do not sponsor me or anything like that, but they do send these over to us to play with and try out and share with y'all. So I'm so excited. I have not like opened this at all. I literally just like undid the tape. So I'm very, very excited. This is the Thinker box, the play kit for months 11 to 12. This is what it looks like when you open it, and you can see like the name of the kit right there. Cole's about to turn 10 months in like next week. So I figured it would make sense to get him like the next box. So I thought this would be the perfect box for him to try out next. And like I said, I did kind of want to unbox this with him, but that also could probably potentially get kind of hectic. So I'm going to unbox this with y'all. I like don't really know what's in here at all. I've just like seen the cover here. So I'm very excited to see what's in here. And then I'll get some clips of Cole like playing with all this stuff tomorrow and include that for y'all to see because that's probably going to be so stinking cute. What I do love about these like little cover pages is they show you all the products that are in it and also give you basically like a suggested timeline for introducing them. So if you want to like follow along with the chronology that they recommend, you can use this for that. But they also always include, which I always like rave about, these little booklets that they include in each box. This is like a little like just flip through pad that basically breaks down like everything that's in here. It says right on the front, it has ways to play, like tips, developmental info, and then a bunch of like at-home activities that don't necessarily have to do with all these toys. Like there are just some recommendations here of things to do just like around the house that have nothing to do with the actual Lovevery products, which I think is really nice. But I love this because it gives you like so much information on like what your baby is probably like doing at this age and like how they're developing, what they may or may not do, and then a ton of information on how to use the plaything. So like they literally show you like pictures and give you like a complete breakdown of how to use the toy, why you would want to use that toy with them, like what it specifically is going to help them develop. But I love that they give you like some structure. As a first-time mom, for me, like this has been such a lifesaver. I think we have probably like 5 or 6 of these at this point for each like couple of months of his life, and these have just given us so many ideas and so much structure, and it just like makes us feel so good about like having these products. It just gives us like confidence when we're playing with him that we actually like know kind of like how to use the toys in like the best way to kind of help him learn and develop. Of course, like to him they're just fun, but for us we feel really good knowing that we're like helping him while we play, helping him learn and grow and develop and just like kind of hone in on some of those like fine motor skills. And honestly, it's just fun for all of us, but we love that the fun is also kind of like productive and valuable to him. So these books are literally so helpful. Every single time I get a new one, I literally read through it and underline and highlight, and then I just keep this out on the coffee table. And a lot of the toys have like multiple ways to use them, which is really nice. So these little like booklets are literally the best thing ever. Like honestly, Lovevery is worth getting just for these little booklets. They give playtime like so much structure, and they're just so helpful for first-time parents. I can never get enough of these. I love that. And oh, what I was gonna say is that this kind of like suggested introduction little like map here is also on like one of the first pages of this little booklet, so you don't have to save like this huge thing if you don't want to. So I'm so excited to read through that. Let's get into the toys here. Okay, so this first thing looks so cute. It says notes to my child, letters for a future you, and it has like little envelopes, and you can just like write in them, and then the envelopes like already attached to the page, and you can actually like lick and seal these. Oh my gosh, my favorite thing about your personality is these are so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. What does this one say? I've always thought you'd grow up to be. This is adorable. Oh, and then at the very back here it has like a little kind of like empty little pouch. So I guess if you want to put like any pictures or memories or anything in there, and then you can kind of like close it. How stinking cute is that? This would be such a cute little like gift thing too. Like if you wanted to get Lovevery for another like parent, maybe a new parent in your life or something. I think Lovevery makes such a good gift. Like anyone would be so stoked to get this for their little one. This would be like extra cute to give. I love that. In here, I didn't know that this was coming in here, and I think this is so cute. They give like a little baby doll in these boxes, and I love that this is obviously like a unisex kind of thing. And I think you actually can select the skin tone as well, which I think is cool. It makes it very inclusive. But I love that it gives a little baby doll, because obviously like a lot of boys like don't like get dolls to play with. Like I feel like it's not like one of those things that we think of, but I feel like little boys, especially like before they know or you know find out that like dolls are like girls toys, I feel like they would love them. And I just realized I think you can remove this little outfit. Yeah, there's like a little Velcro right there at the bottom, and then there's Velcro back here too. So I think you can actually like take this little outfit off, I guess, to like wash it or whatever, which is really cute. And this is seriously like the softest little thing ever. This is so cute. I feel like Cole's gonna get such a kick out of this, and I feel like what these are really good for, and maybe this is in here, like I said, I obviously haven't read this yet, I feel like this is good for teaching them how to identify like eyes and mouth and arms and kind of like hair, you know, kind of like use this to help them start learning like body parts and things like that. That is the cutest thing. I'm excited for that one. Ooh, this looks fun. This is called the, oh, wooden peg drop. Oh, that's fun. Where are the pegs? Oh, the pegs must be in here. Oh, so cute. Okay, so you, like, I guess slide this out and then put the pegs in here. Oh my gosh, Cole is going to freak out over this. He loves just, like, putting stuff into stuff, like, even without, you know, having this, like, closed. I feel like he will just love trying to learn how to put these. And he likes the sound of, like, we have so many Lovevery toys. He loves the sound of the wood hitting the wood. That's like one of his like favorite sounds. I think that's part of why he loves these toys so much, is like the noises that they make. This is cute too. I love the aesthetic of their stuff. Like it's got some colors, but they're not like obnoxious, and a lot of it's just like this really nice raw wood. Oh, he's going to love this. Honestly, I kind of like the sound of these two. I actually didn't want to turn the light on though, because I feel like we're losing sunlight kind of fast. Okay, that's probably kind of yellow, but hopefully that's helpful. Ooh, I'm excited about that. He's going to love that. I will have to show you guys when he plays with that. Next up is this little tiny book. How adorable. It says Animals I See. Oh, and it's just got a bunch of little animals like identified in here. Oh, this will be so handy for not only teaching them, you know, like animals and identifying them, but I feel like this would be handy for colors too. Like everything has like a different color background, like red bird and orange, and so handy. And what I love about the Lovevery books is they're like really thick. Like the board, like each individual page of their board books is really, really thick and sturdy. So like these are not gonna get bent or damaged, and like Cole, you know, chews on them and they don't like fraying or getting all like falling apart when he's like chewing on them, which obviously I try to keep him from doing that, but these don't like start falling apart like some books he has. Those don't do that, so that is awesome. Oh, okay. I just realized these are called opposite balls, and this really threw me off. So this is like a plastic ball, but it's got like sand or something in it. Like this is super heavy, and then this obviously looks pretty much the same, but there's nothing in here. It's just like a rubber ball with like air in it. So I'm actually really excited to read like exactly how to use these, because I'm sure there's a lot of like a really cool, interesting, different like activities you can do with them to help them kind of like realize that things can kind of like look the same but feel a lot different. I feel like this is like an activity that when you see this, you're like, wow, like this is not something like you would have probably ever thought to do with your kid in terms of like teaching them how like similar things can be different and stuff like that. But then Lovevery sends it to you and you're like, this is brilliant, and he's gonna love that. And then there's this organic cotton sensory pouch, this is called. So it's got like, oh, it's got some crinkle at the end. Cole loves that. And then it's got like a little plastic rim, and it's kind of like a little pouch. Oh, I wonder if do these go in here? Like I said, I have to read all of this stuff, which I will do once we're done filming here. So then tomorrow when I show these to Cole, I will know like how to play with them with him. I wonder if those like go in there, maybe to like teach them. Oh gosh, that ball is so heavy. Also, what you'll probably realize too, and what I'll probably realize once I finish reading this, is sometimes these toys in these boxes like have multiple uses. So sometimes like one item kind of has like multiple purposes, which is really handy. So this is called the sliding top box. So this obviously slides back and forth, and it does have one of these little felt balls, which Cole actually has, I think, like 6 other balls like this from either his last box or the box before that. It's like kind of similar to this. He loves putting the ball in the hole, but it has like a little ramp and it slides down. So he will love this toy. Like literally his favorite toy in the whole world is the other box that's similar to this, because he will sit literally probably for hours if we let him, and he loves just putting the balls in and out of the hole. So he's gonna absolutely be obsessed with this. But I think this one's kind of cool because the ball kind of like disappears once you know, put it in the hole until you slide it over. So I wonder if he'll be able to realize that he can like move this over and then keep putting the ball back and forth. If he can't figure it out now, I feel like this is a skill he would probably pick up on really quickly, because this is like his jam. Putting the balls in and out of these toys is his favorite thing, and he'll probably love being able to just like go back and forth and keep doing it over and over. So again, this is another toy he's gonna get such a huge kick out of, and that's what's kind of nice about the Lovevery toys, because they get them, you know, every couple of months. They're all kind of chronological in terms of development, and they sort of build on each other. So the fact that he has a toy that's like kind of similar to this, that he's already mastered and he loves, I think it's like perfect that he has now a new toy that's like a little bit more challenging, but still like something that he's going to love so much, and something that he like kind of already understands. Now there's just kind of like another level of difficulty to it, and the fact that he already has a bunch of other balls this exact size that he can now use for this toy. I love that all the toys kind of can be used together, but they also, the skills kind of like build on each other. I think he's gonna love this so much. And again, I love how cute these are. Like they're just very simple. Love the aesthetic. And then the last thing in here is called the pincher puzzle, and it's just like this wooden box, and then it has like this little puzzle piece. And actually, kind of like what I was just saying, I think it was, again, either in the last box or the box before, there was kind of a puzzle where it just sort of had like a flat silicone piece and then like a flat little like circular puzzle that you could put it into. But I feel like this is kind of like taking that to the next level, and it's just like a bigger little piece in a bigger little base. So this will also be kind of like a similar skill, but just kind of like taken up a level, because it's a little bit deeper and a little bit harder to kind of like fit it in. It's very good for like the pincher grasp and like developing those fine motor skills. But I also love that it's just like so simple. I feel like this is a good toy to like throw in the diaper bag or something like that if you need something to like entertain them in the car or like at a restaurant or something, because it's nice and tiny. But I feel like this is like something they could just chew on, which is inevitably what's gonna happen. But this would also be something that they would get a big kick out of. This box is so good. I'm so excited about this box, and I just love that like as I'm taking everything out, I kind of like know what it is. But like I said, I do need to read up and make sure I'm prepared to play with him tomorrow, so that not only do I know what to do with them, but obviously I can like show him, so that, I mean, not that he follows the rules or like the directions on anything. He's gonna play with these kind of how he wants, but he definitely like learns things really well. And then like once he figures out how to do something and he masters it, he gets so proud of himself and he gets so excited, and then he just like does it and over and over for days. I get so excited. Honestly, I'm probably like just as excited, if not more excited than Cole when we get a Lovevery box, because I get so excited to play with like a whole new set of toys with him. Like obviously the toys we have, we play with all the time, so I get excited to have like new things to play with him and kind of like teach him and expose him to and all of that. So as much as this is like a gift and a fun thing for Cole, it's like a really fun thing for the parents as well. It's just a really good time getting to like interact with him and genuinely like watch him learn. Like when he mastered the other little like ball in the hole toy, he was so proud of himself, and we got such a kick out of watching him do it, and we were just like so proud of him, and it was so much fun getting to like watch him like slowly master that. It's the coolest thing. I'm telling you, being a parent is so much fun, and Lovevery stuff just like makes it that much more fun and engaging, and it's just such cool stuff to do with your kiddo. And it's also just like, it's so cute, and it also takes a lot of the thought out of it, which I'm really appreciative of. You know, sometimes you're just at a loss for like what to do and like what's going to be like a valuable, you know, activity to do. So thank you again, as always, to Lovevery for sending this over to us. We are so excited to play with it. I'm gonna clean this up, and I will check in with y'all tomorrow when Cole gets like a crack at all of this, because he's probably gonna literally freak out. It is the next morning.
Come here,
the bed
bud.
is like not even made yet.
Oh, come here.
Cole wants to play with his new toys.
Nope.
Whoa, Coley, look!
Another box with a hole.
Now watch this. Nope, you gotta put it in the hole. Good job! Oh, where'd it go? Where is it? Watch, look. There it is! Can you put it in the hole now? Go ahead, put it in the hole. Yay, go! Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Do you want to see this doll? so soft. Is it yummy? Oh, you want to put it here? Okay, we'll put that right there. Or look, it can even go in here. Whoa. Broom, broom. What else do you think looks cool? Check out these balls. Oh, it's a car. Broom, broom. So that one feels light, huh? Try this one. This one's heavy. Oh. That one's heavy. You try to get it. Uh-oh. You might need 2 hands with that one. Can I have this one? Try getting this one with 2 hands. Is it so heavy?
Oh, got it.
Good job. You're strong. Can you put it in here?
Bud. Oh, jeez.
What if you put it in here? Yay! Yay! Try this one. Good job! Where'd they go? Is it in there? Oh, was that a sneeze or a cough? Bless you, bless you, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Oh, you want to try to? You could try to put it in this hole. I don't know if it'll fit. Oh, no. But good aim. It doesn't fit. It's too big. Cool. All right, look what we also have. Good job. Bird. Oh, just casual Sunday morning reading.
Yummy.
It's not for eating, it's for eating.
Yeah, it tastes pretty yummy. Pretty yummy.
You also can show off your pincher grasp. I'll take that. Thank you. Can you take this out? Look.
There you go, smart boy. Oh.
And use your... Yeah, good job. Get it. Uh-oh. Look. Can you put it back in? You almost did it. Oh, you want to put it in here? That's fine. You can put it in here if you'd like. This one's crazy. Let me show you how this works. 1. No, not yet. 2. No, not yet. 3. Ready? Whoa! Oh! So close. Try again. Try again. Alright, make sure you taste it first. Taste test, very important. This is going to be good practice for you, Chloe. It's got to go like this. And check it out. Ready? Listen. Whoa! Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where are they? There they are! Whoa! Cool! 1, 2, 3! Whoa! You did it! Oh. Yep, you have the right idea. You got the right idea. Whoa. Do you love your new toys? You do? I have a feeling we're going to be hanging out here playing with these for a while this morning. Good job. Wait, did you just get it in? Of course, when I turn the camera around, I'm pretty sure he just got the yellow one in by himself. Did you just get that in when I wasn't looking? Oh, no, no. Wait, what just happened? Oh, wow. That was nuts. I'm watching the Charlotte FC soccer game. Oh my gosh, that goal was insane. Oh my god. lighting in here is so orange because it's like after 9 o'clock at night, so there's no natural light to help us out. But as y'all saw, I just finished doing the laundry, and I actually just curled my hair as well. This is like a little mom trick that I do, but I just curl my hair at night, like after Cole's asleep, because honestly doing these curls, they're obviously like really tight right now because they have to, you know, fall a little bit. This is kind of how I do it. I just make them like very small and tight because I do them at night when Cole's sleeping so that I have time, because this takes me like almost half an hour because they're just like really small. But this is like one of the tricks to actually keep curls in my hair, is I do them really tiny, and then kind of like throughout the night they'll sort of fall and loosen up and get a little bit more, you know, like normal looking, like kind of beachier looking. But by making them a little bit smaller, they actually stay in for my hair, because honestly my hair has a hard time holding a curl. They just stay in a lot better. So anyway, I just did that, but they look a little kind of like Shirley Temple status because they're so tight, because I just did them and they haven't fallen yet. But couple of things. Charlotte lost the game. We literally finally tied it up, and we had the chance to tie it back up in like the last like minute, and homie missed the goal by like this much, so we lost. So we like don't have a chance of making the playoffs anymore, I don't think, based on that loss. So that's good. Ken is on his way home, and I actually wanted to mention, because I did vlog about this months ago when I originally got it done, but I actually just got my third hole in my ear. If you guys watch the vlogs, you would have seen that from, again, like I said, quite a few months ago. Actually, I think it was kind of around our anniversary, so it was probably in like May or something. And then I mentioned in a vlog more recent than that, I had to let it close up because honestly I just like didn't like it. It was not in the right place in terms of like, you know, how it kind of like aligned with my other earrings, and it was like really close to the edge of my ear. Like it didn't look like it made sense, and it just was like so close to the edge that I just felt like it was like there wasn't enough space between the piercing and the end of my ear. It didn't seem like it was done right. So the girl at the tattoo place was just really, really sweet though, the piercer, and she was like, no worries, just like she told me how to kind of like help it close up, and then she let me come back and she redid it for me. And actually I'm really excited because she had different jewelry this time. I had to get the little like silver ball jewelry, which is what I keep in those two, but like that doesn't really look cute in my earlobe. So this time she had like a little bit more of like a tiny little kind of like gem stud, and it has a flat back. And honestly I prefer, you know, that over these. I like these here, but for over here, like this makes a little more sense. So I'm actually glad that I got different jewelry this time, because I probably leave that in, even like when I can change it out, I'd probably leave that in a lot of the time just because it's kind of like cute and simple and dainty. But I also do have a lot of jewelry that I bought specifically for use in my third hole, because I was like excited to kind of like do kind of coordinating things with my second and third holes over here. I only have the two over here. I haven't actually been able to use any of that jewelry because I had to let it close up. So anyway, ear update. I did finally get my third hole done again. I think I'm probably, I don't know, I don't like to like actually say it out loud because I feel like I'm never done with piercings, but I feel like I'm probably done with piercings, at least for now. I did mention previously I kind of want to get like a tiny one, like almost the exact same size as that, like right here. It's hard to show because my finger is like big, but like a tiny one right between but above these two, like underneath the cartilage but still, you know, in the lobe. I think that looks cute, but also like this ear is kind of busy and sort of full, so I don't know if that would make it like too busy, like if that would be kind of overkill. I'm not sure, but I just love piercings, obviously, as y'all can tell. I have my belly button pierced, my nose, and then I think I have like 6. Yeah, I think I have 6 on this ear and 5 on this ear. So I have a lot of ear piercings, and I just never feel done with them because I just love them so much. But that's the newest one, and hopefully this will work out. I do like where it is now. I do kind of feel like it's a little bit far. Like I feel like the spacing between these, like the first two, is like smaller than the spacing between these two. Like I feel like this one looks like it's a little bit spaced out, but I'm not gonna be picky. This is now technically my 3rd time having this done, because I got my 3rd holes pierced like a long time ago, like maybe when I was in high school or the beginning of college or something, and they both got like kind of infected, so I just let them close. So this is technically my 3rd time getting my 3rd holes pierced. So I think we're just gonna, pretty much no matter what ends up happening with it, we're gonna leave this in, and this is gonna be it for me. So anyway, I'm actually in the middle of like rearranging my leggings drawers here for like the millionth time. I kind of have them categorized by like brand more or less, but I kind of want to redo them because I got a lot more leggings in recently and I feel like they could be organized a little bit better. So I'm going to do that before Ken gets home, and I'm almost done with my book. Well, not almost done, but I'm getting a lot closer to finishing my book. This is the one I'm reading, The Last Anniversary by Leanne Moriarty. So I want to get in bed and read that. I don't know if I mentioned this morning either, but Cole slept until 7, which is nutty. Like, he typically wakes up between like 5 and 5:30 to like eat and then keeps sleeping until like 7. But I didn't feed him in between, like, you know, him going to bed around like 6:37 until like 7 the next morning, which that's literally, I don't think happened ever. Honestly, I was kind of like, when I woke up and it was 7, I was like, wait, is he fine? What's going on? So, and then he took like a 2-hour nap this morning. His first nap this morning was 2 hours. So homeboy has been sleeping really well, thank goodness, because he's generally not a very good sleeper. So anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, but we've had some exciting things going on with his sleep. I'm just like hoping that tonight ends up being the same. It was kind of nice getting to like sleep in. I got like an extra like hour and a half of sleep, so that was kind of nice. So anyway, until Ken gets home, I'm going to spend some time with my leggings, which is so exciting, and get in bed and read my book. We had just like a really nice chill, not like lazy Sunday, but like definitely like a chill Sunday, like not overly productive or busy. It was really nice. I spent some time just like sitting on the couch watching YouTube and reading my book. I honestly didn't like feel the best throughout the day today. I just like feel, I don't know, just like a little bit off. It's kind of hard to describe, but I didn't feel the greatest. So I kind of had like a nice leisurely, kind of relaxing day, which I pretty much never do, but I'm trying to be better about that. So I did that today and I'm proud of myself. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.